And here we go. We're going to get that off of there. Whew.
You're getting a little more mobility.
Yeah. I'm getting a little more limber again. So,
Actually, right before the episode, Robert touched his toes, you guys.
hey, that's impressive. It's been 7 or 8 weeks since I've been able to do that.
How do you know you're old when you can't touch your toes?
It was because of the accident.
Sure.
Hello and welcome to episode 29 of Shop Talk. My name is Robert.
And I'm Aaron.
And today we're asking you,
are you ready or not?
That was good.
I added a couple extra words, but we'll pretend it was the same.
I thought you were going to kind of start with the words ready or not. But
yeah, no, I messed up. But we'll roll it.
Are you ready
to rumble? You remember that from WWE?
Oh, yeah.
Those are the good old days.
Anyhow, are you ready or not? This is road safety as you travel, whether it's back and forth to work or cross country.
I think I do a little more cross country than you.
You do a lot of cross country. I used to do that when the kids were young, but this will pertain to
when the kids were young. That's how you know you're old.
They're in their 20s now. So.
When I was a wee lad.
A wee lad. You knock it off. I am Irish though, but that's besides the point. So, how do you want to kick this off?
So today's topic, the ready or not, we're going to talk about things you should have in your vehicle, things you should be prepared for, things you should kind of just you don't think about, but you probably might need.
Right. I mean, everyone tends to just jump in the car and go, and you don't put a lot of thought into. 12 minutes to the grocery store. You know, that's 10 miles, 9 miles. If you're going that part.
Depends on who's driving. If Kelly's driving, it's 15.
Right. Well, 15 miles.
Yeah.
Okay.
She goes 15. Like 80 to 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, like 7 minutes.
That's why I said if you're going 12 minutes, it's probably 15 miles for Kelly.
It's Kelly's math.
Girl math, as she calls it.
Right. So anyhow, so one of the first things, and my kids, if you're listening, I know I've bought you a lot of these things. They better be in your freaking car. I know some of the stuff isn't because.
Oh my God, you could do a live spot check where you check.
Yeah, we might do that.
You could check their cars and see if they're actually in there.
I could tell you what kid of mine probably has more stuff in his car for safety.
I thought it was going to be your daughter.
No,
Zach.
Surprisingly, I would have thought that too. But regardless, they both need to be better because I know they both don't carry all this stuff all the time. And honestly, you'd need a giant SUV if you carried everything that you could possibly think of. But let's just make some sense of this. One of the first things, and I think what we should do is just kind of like, I'll say one, you say one, right?
I'm down.
So like one of the first things, and I'm guilty of forgetting this at an important time, is nowadays they make different variations of jump boxes where you charge them up at home. You throw them in your trunk or glove box, depending upon which kind you have. And if you would be someplace and need to jump your car or someone else's car or motorcycle or whatever, and the reason I say motorcycle is I've got a very small one that was gifted to me and I love it. And I needed it at a certain point, and they're like, "Do you have your jump box?" And I'm like, "No." So, jump box. If you don't have a jump box, at minimum you should have a set of jumper cables with.
Okay, random, and I'm gonna just jump in here for 2 seconds, but I'm on my third jump box in my life, and the best one I ever had, it lasted the longest, was the Caterpillar jump box, which was shocking. It was so amazing. I would charge my car, so I'm pretty bad about routine stuff, and I didn't want to replace my battery in my Hyundai. And so I just would jump my car every day.
Right.
And my jump box, I would charge it like once every 3 weeks, and it could jump my car like for 3 weeks straight every time I got it. And you know how many times I start and move my car a day?
Yeah.
Like so, a lot.
That is absurd to think about with you. I would not think that you're the type of person that does no maintenance.
So, okay, I do a lot of maintenance. I just am lazy about the things that I'm like, well, I got a jump box. Why do I need to replace the battery today?
Oh my God.
I know that's not how you should think. Do not follow my lead.
Right. The last thing you want to do when you're leaving a bar or restaurant is open your hood and jump your car. I mean, that doesn't scream to a cop passing by, "Hey, come check my breath out." But
That does not. If you're
it
capable
sure
of jumping,
does. Oh, no, no. They're gonna do a safety check, and all of a sudden they're gonna be like, make sure
do you
you're
know how
okay.
long I did this for?
Yeah, probably 6 months.
Yes,
Yeah,
like 6 months.
disgusting. Anyhow, as long as you mention batteries, this is something that is overlooked. You and I see it every single day in the shop setting. Is you get cars in the shop and you leave a door open for 15 minutes or something on one of these cars that the dome light doesn't shut off, right?
Yep.
And in 15 minutes, if you have a good battery, 15 minutes should not kill your
You
battery.
should be able to like leave lights on and stuff for 2 hours.
Correct. Not headlights
No,
probably.
okay, but like
But
dome light, door light,
right.
that kind of thing. 2 hours.
So let me ask you this, and not asking you, I'm asking the listening and watching audience. Do you have a 4 or 5-year-old car and you've given no thought to your battery? I would replace it.
I say 3 to 5 years is kind of when they're kind of recommended.
They're getting weak, but when you buy a replacement battery, buy a good one. Like
If you're in Minnesota and you don't replace your battery, expect your car to not start.
right.
And don't be mad in the winter when your car doesn't start.
Now if you've bought an aftermarket one and it's good and it has a deep cycle or whatever, you're probably good on that 5 years. I can tell you because
I have a life hack.
Jump box.
No. Fuck you. Fuck you. This is your version of the old joke, isn't
Right?
it?
Yeah.
I should have never told you. No, I get the interstate batteries from Costco, and then every 2 years I have them test it, and it tests below 100%, and they replace it for free.
They don't do a depreciation on them?
No.
That's interesting.
Costco has a 3-year warranty on their batteries, and you can replace them every 2.5.
So guess who's not getting a new battery anymore? No, just kidding. Anyhow, let's move on. I started talking about jump boxes. You distracted us with batteries. Very important part of, especially if you're in a cold climate. But heat does kill them too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
just change your batteries when they start getting 3-4 years old.
So you want me to jump in with jumper cables?
No, I talked about jumper cables.
Did you? I only heard you talk about batteries.
No, I talked about jump boxes, and I said if you can't afford.
You didn't say that.
Okay, maybe I said if.
In your mind, you said it. Go ahead, throw out your spiel about jumper cables.
No, I know I mentioned jumper cables, but hey, as long as you brought it back up, don't get the 3-foot ones. Get like the 6 to 10 foot ones.
Have you ever seen those people with the 3-foot
Yes.
cables and you're like about to sideswipe each other trying to park next to each other
It's
close
awful.
enough? Oh yeah, worst
Get
thing
the
ever.
longest set of jumper cables you can.
And it's worth the extra $15. Just do it. Because I bought a 3-foot one when I first bought a pair, and I was like, I brought them back, and I was like, I need the longer ones.
Yeah, I learned my lesson.
I made a mistake.
So after jumper cables,
I would say an air pump, like something for your tire. If you get a flat, anything like that. So I prefer the jump boxes because a lot of them will come with you can pump your tire up as well. Versus like the little ones, I get the bigger size ones.
Right.
I'll have to show you mine. I have actually both of them in my trunk right now.
Okay.
But like with that being said, when we're talking about an air pump in that kit, you should also get like a tire plug kit, anything for a flat repair, something of that nature. Because if you get a flat, are you gonna just call a tow truck? You might, but you don't have to. You can fix that flat. You can pump the tire up, and you can get back on the road. Why waste the money? Why waste the time?
To work on your tire, what else do you need in your trunk? Make sure that, most cars come with them.
Oh, a tire iron or a set of tools to get them off.
And the jack.
Yeah, and the jack.
You know how many times I've opened customers' cars to like do collision assessment in the rear, and you lift the trunk floor and the trunk mat up to check rear body panel and the spare well, and the spare's there, the wrench is there, and there's no jack.
Or they have that. Do you trust those little jacks that come with cars?
Oh yeah.
I do not. They
Yeah.
sketch me out.
So years ago, when I would go to a salvage yard specifically for finding like stock, because you could buy them for like $5, and I would modify them. They're safe on the side of the road. They'll lift the car. They're designed to lift the car.
Right.
But I had other uses like that I would modify them for, like for lifting stuff around the shop or working on a deck or home improvement type stuff. for $5 versus going to the hardware store and buying $100
That's actually not a bad idea.
yeah. So
You
I
want to
don't
make a day trip to the junkyard one day? We can go shop around and have some fun.
right a
That'd be
U-pull
kind of
yard.
cool, right?
I don't want to do the you know
However
70
much you can carry.
$75
We
for
don't
everything.
need you to break your back again.
I'm not gonna do
I'll
that.
do it. I'm the young buck
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Oh,
You
He-
can keep going.
he unplugged himself, folks.
That's okay.
He
I
just
can
can't hear us. Yeah. I'm like, well, he's karate chopping shit. But yeah, so air pump, tire plug kit, make sure the wrenches, the jack is there. As long as we're talking about air pumps. I mean, again, do you have to have the rechargeable kind? No. Honestly, if you want to sit there and pump a tire up,
Hell no.
it's gonna take forever.
Nobody wants to be broke
No.
enough to have to pump a tire by hand.
Correct.
Get one that
But,
charges.
The other side of that is the Fix-A-Flat cans. They're not recommended for TPMS sensors, tire pressure monitoring sensors. But in short, like if you
in
need
a pinch.
yeah, if you need some air and I mean it's $12 a can, keep it in your trunk. Could be part of your safety kit. But the other thing is, this would be a good U-pull our parts thing too, probably for $10 a crack, but still cheaper than $100 rechargeable one. Is there's a lot of auto manufacturers that have in their it's on luxury cars, but they have that little bag with the cigarette lighter
Yes.
plug-in pump.
That's not a bad idea.
Just a thought.
But what cars have cigarette lighters anymore? We're not old, remember?
No, they call them an accessory port now. The
Oh.
12-volt little round plug.
I keep picture. Yes, okay. Just kidding. Duh.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Yeah,
I'm a little slow. It's early today.
So here's we're gonna geek out on one thing. So like
You're gonna geek out on one thing.
so my truck has got different, like it's got a power inverter built into it. So I have a 110 plug in my dashboard, in the back seat, and in the bed of my truck, right? Not in the bed of my truck. It doesn't have the 12-volt accessory port, but in the front and rear seats, I also have that circular accessory port. And you plug cell phone chargers into it if your car doesn't have USB or whatever. But anyhow, we're getting off.
On a random note, I would like to have my dad sometime come up here
Heck yeah.
and compare who's more ready in their car. Did I ever tell you the story about what my dad did? He was on a road trip heading to Texas and his brake line blew. This man rebuilt his brake line, redid a whole brake line on his freaking car. He has 80% of his trunk space is tools. He can do anything on the road. And he's like, well, I don't want to have a problem. He's driving a car with 300,000 miles. I was like, are you an idiot?
If you're, I mean, is it a Toyota or a Honda?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you better have a lot of tools.
He does.
But there are more cars out there than Hondas and Toyotas that go a long time. But yeah.
Those two.
Yeah, those two are amazing. And they're sister companies. But
so we'll hop on to the next topic.
Yeah. So let's see here. Flashlight. I almost said plug kit, but we covered it. But flashlight or something in case you're traveling at night. You never know when you're going to travel at night. You could go to a friend's house that's an hour away and be drinking some iced tea on the deck, and all of a sudden time slips away, and it's like, shit, time to go home, and then something happens. You hit a deer, you have a flat tire.
It's the worst to not have a flashlight. Like, if you've been in an accident at night, it absolutely is like the bane of your existence.
Right. And so what's crazy is I know there's going to be a lot of young people, or maybe even not young people, that say, well, I've got a flashlight on my phone. That's not enough. And P.S., if you have engine troubles and your phone is your only flashlight, and now you've burned your battery down and have no way to start your car and charge your phone.
But that jump box, I could charge my car with that, and my jump box normally has lights on it.
Right. So they do make jump boxes with lights. I was going to go into that. They make all sorts of and my wife would tell you, I'm not a freak about flashlights, but I'm kind of a flashlight nut. Like, I like the headlamps. I like the neck lights, the ones you can adjust. You get off tool trucks, but now they have cheaper ones that you can buy at Menards that they're like $10. They charge up. They last forever.
I like the one you put on your ears.
Yeah.
with the two little ear lights.
Yeah, so those are actually, oh, I know it. Yeah, you're talking about the separate ones. So my
Yes.
neck light, anyone that knows me, I actually wear my Tool Truck brand neck light above my ears. Um, so I wear it up here, so anytime you're turning your head, the light follows you, right? And they beam out pretty far, right?
Yep.
Um, but my family knows this, my kids know this. I'm just gonna say it. On Amazon, there is a $20 uh very high lumen, different functionality flashlight that is amazing for $20. And it even has a little, like a battery gauge to tell you what percent. It doesn't have just a meter. It says I'm at 100%, I'm at 50%, I'm at 20, get it on the charger.
Yep.
And it charges overnight. But wonderful $20 flashlight. But yeah, just make sure you have something more than your cell phone for a light, because in an emergency, they make really cool ones that are like a cube. But I like your idea with the air pump or the jump box that has.
Mine, I literally like I'll get up in the morning and my tire will be a little low because it's winter, and I'll
Yeah,
just turn it on, set my TPMS, put it on there, or not my TPMS, my tire pressure
yeah.
amount, and put it on my tire. Just walk around the car, get myself ready in the morning.
Oh
Like
gosh.
whatever,
Yeah,
we're rolling.
it works.
They were great. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I've literally had a complete flat, filled the whole tire up, drove halfway there to the tire shop, stopped again, filled it up, drove it all the way there.
Oh gosh.
It
Yeah.
works. It
So
does its job.
it does take a long time to no.
Not the newer ones.
Okay.
No, they're pretty quick. Like mine, I had my tire filled in like 2 minutes,
Wow.
and it was like down at like 8 pounds
That's impressive.
to 32.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty great.
Cool. Um, what's the next thing we have?
Next thing would be basic tools.
Yeah.
So basic tools are pretty simple. Like you're thinking like wrench, screwdriver, flathead, maybe even a couple clip remover tools, like just the little flathead things. You could use a
Yeah.
screwdriver, I guess, like a flathead.
Yeah.
But you're looking to have something basic. You don't need anything crazy. You can get around with most of those items. Loosening things, taking things off if needed, popping something out. Those kind of things will do a lot for you.
So I'll tell you, here's another thing I absolutely love, and I've bought both the kids this for Christmas, and usually around Christmas time you can go to any of the big box stores. Um, and you don't want to buy tools that are cheap, because you're gonna. So when I say cheap, I mean if you get what they call the mechanics kit that comes with a little hard case and whatever, it might have 200 between sockets, ratchets, screwdrivers, different star bits that or Torx bits, that sort of thing. But around Christmas time, the box stores sell a pretty reasonable, like you can get a lot done with this kit, and you'll know what I'm talking about. And it's usually like $125.
Yeah. And it's normally like 180 to 250.
Correct.
So you get a pretty good deal on those.
Yeah. So that, like, rather than putting a lot of thought into, and they even come with Allen wrenches in there, which you never know when you're gonna need an Allen wrench. I actually have a couple of those kits. One goes in the RV, one stays at the house. So, like, if we go someplace, whatever gets thrown in a car or can get thrown in a car. But then we end up, rather than running to my garage or my shop for a tool, I got tools in the house too.
So random on the Allen wrench topic.
Yeah.
I save all the Allen wrenches from when I buy
Oh my
furniture.
gosh. Yeah.
And I put them all over. Like they're in the glove box, they're in the trunk, they're inside
Junk
the house,
drawer.
the junk drawer, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
But you can't ever have enough tools. Like
Well, because you lose them all the time too. Like, even if you're careful, it's like, okay, now where did this go? Where did that go?
well, yeah, or drop one inside when you're trying to take something off of the
Oh,
car.
yeah.
That happens all the time.
That's so awful.
I carry a really long magnetic stick, like one that goes out like
You
5
can
feet.
get those for like $3 at Menards.
Yeah, I have. I keep one on my desk. I put it in my fanny pack when I go out and look at cars, and I go like, if I can't tell if something's aluminum, I'll
Oh
pull
my
out my little
gosh.
magnet.
Wow. I wouldn't use that. I have something else at my desk, just a like fridge magnet. But you know what Sally Field would call your little satchel?
No, a strap on.
Strap on.
That's what Kelly called it.
Yeah.
She
Well-
loved my strap on.
Well, the first day you brought it to work at our former employer, I'm like, Aaron's got a strap on.
Yeah, everybody said my strap on.
You're looking at me like,
Y'all were
what?
just jealous because I wore it. And
Right?
it looked good on me.
You wear it well.
I still wear it. It still has all my crayons, my pens, my highlighters.
As long as we're talking about pens and crayons,
I
right?
love that.
Yeah.
What a transition.
This is the next thing we have to talk about. Everyone should have at minimum a small notebook or notepad and a pencil. I say pencil because in our state, Minnesota, in the winter, a pen's not going to work unless it's one of those really like what they call a gel pen or whatever.
I carry gel pens.
So I mean, a pencil is great because a pencil never dries up, never runs out
but
until
the tip breaks.
Tips can break.
And then what? Do you carry a pencil sharpener too?
No, but you grab your knife out of your toolkit and sharpen it.
So a knife. We should keep a knife in the basic tools.
Well, heck yeah. Yeah.
We didn't say that.
Well, I mean, okay. Yeah. I mean, you can go deep. How deep do you want to go? I mean, roll of tape.
That's
I mean,
what she
all that
said.
stuff, right? Oh my God. So, you know, pen and paper, you never know when you're going to need to write something down. Whether it's
somebody sideswiped you, you write down their license plate.
You get in an accident, definitely trade information. I recommend taking a picture of their driving license and their insurance card as well.
Yeah, but you also there's so many little things. Like, say you're out going somewhere and somebody gives you an address or something you're trying to find. Having a pen and paper, I get we all have phones, but like, what if your phone dies? What if you were in an accident and your phone flew? You don't know where it's at. It's under the seat. Pen and paper is going to save your life.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe not save your life, but pretty damn close.
It could.
It could?
Weapons.
So we'll jump to the next topic.
We'll get
first
into that later.
aid.
Yeah, first aid.
First
After I say
aid.
weapons.
Yeah, let's go to first aid before we go to let's jump to first aid instead of weapons.
Okay.
So first aid kits. I don't know if I told you the story when I was moving. From which time? From Connecticut to Minnesota.
Right.
We were sideswiped off the freeway and my knife block opened in the back seat and knives were flying around my car.
Oh my gosh.
It's important you have a first aid kit. Like, what if that knife would have punctured the side of my neck? Like,
maybe kitchen knives should be kept in the trunk when you're moving.
It was in the back seat inside a tote taped shut.
Oh, now it's taped shut.
Listen here. It really was. It really was. But that lady, all my stuff was flying around the car. I mean, I got hit in the face with a water bottle. Like, everything was flying around. But a first aid kit's key. Like, in a first aid kit, you should have your basic things like some kind of Tylenol, something for headaches, some over-the-counter painkiller, alcohol, Band-Aids. Kelly's got me hooked on staple guns. I think those are great. And also super glue. Like,
for like if you get cut staple guns. Oh my gosh.
Or even like super glue. Like, you get a little cut that's deep enough where you need stitches, you can super glue it shut and get on your way.
Yeah. In a pinch you can weld. You can just weld yourself. You can cauterize yourself, I suppose. But
not recommended to
a
cauterize
less painful
yourself.
way to even deep cuts is super glue, because I mean, I speak from a lot of experience. I mean, don't tell your family doctor you're doing it, and I don't like endorse it, but I've definitely super glued myself shut. At times I should have gone and got stitches.
My dad's come home and given himself stitches after an accident at work.
I couldn't do that.
He's crazy.
Yeah, I can super glue myself. I don't think I could even staple myself.
You're funny.
Yeah. But with first aid, there are a lot of kits out there. You can buy them at any hardware store, any sporting goods store.
Neosporin.
I think you could probably go to the grocery store and even get a decent first aid kit.
Yeah, but don't go cheap. Like, don't go get that $6 first aid kit because the Band-Aids won't stick and you're gonna hate your life. Get something a little better than that.
And if the first aid kit is this big, it's not gonna encompass anything you could run into on the road. Get one of those nice little boxes. Yeah.
Absolutely. And like, if you don't have a first aid kit, make your own. You can buy everything because you probably don't have any Band-Aids at home either. So you probably could do yourself a 2-for-1, buy some stuff, and then split it in your bathroom and the rest in your car.
Right.
Make your own homemade first.
Or just Amazon search it, because there's a ton of like.
Or use ChatGPT.
Amazon it.
Have ChatGPT tell you which first aid kit you should buy.
Okay.
Everybody trusts it.
So, but be ready for a lot of questions. Are you going to be in a boat? Are you going to be in an RV? Blah blah blah. It's going to
Everywhere.
ask all sorts of things.
I'm
But
Superman.
part of a first aid kit, but also part of, like, in our region, winter safety is a blanket. If you or someone goes through shock, you need a blanket,
I
right?
always keep blankets and pillows in my trunk.
That's because you sleep in your car.
I do not sleep in my car. It's been a while since I've slept in my car, damn it.
All right. You travel a lot.
I
Pull
drive
into it.
straight through the trips and then I get to my destination and sleep in a bed.
Okay. Okay.
If I
Fair
have
enough.
to sleep in the car, it's because it's a really long drive. It's got to be more than like 25 hours.
Okay. So this is a good time to do Stump Aaron.
I like how you soften it at the end. Stomp Aaron.
That's I won't go into it. Anyhow, take your pick. All right.
I like that one. It had my name on it.
They all have your
That was the point. Way to kill a good joke, Robert.
What they can't see is I've written Stump Aaron on every single one.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I didn't even notice.
When I get fancy, there'll be like Shop Talk envelopes, and we'll see. Maybe by episode 100.
Maybe if everybody keeps subscribing, we'll get our view count up and
Right.
start making money on this.
Okay. What is, in modern day cars, an occupancy sensor?
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, I didn't do this.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
It's a sensor that's in the vehicle underneath the passenger seat usually that detects an occupant in the vehicle for the airbag. The passenger airbag, usually.
You are correct. 100% correct. So I'm going to give you...
That was an easy one.
Is it this one?
Yes.
Booyah! The booyah. But, and this isn't part of the question, but it also tells you, like, as kids get out of car seats and are allowed to sit in the front seat, they might still be under the weight
That way they don't
for
hurt
the
themselves.
airbag to deploy.
Okay, if you wanted me to elaborate, I would have.
No, it wasn't part of the question, and I didn't ask for that, but I just wanted to be clear. That it doesn't just tell you if someone's in the seat, but it's weight sensitive.
And so, like, on your newer vehicles that tell you more things, there's more of those.
Right.
And a lot of cars require them to be calibrated after an accident.
Right.
If you don't see that on a Toyota or a Honda, there's a good chance they missed it.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're on the shop side and watching this, obviously this is one. I mean, you shouldn't skip any recommended calibration. And I know, because I've heard people say it's just a seat weight sensor.
Yeah, until they're dead.
Yeah, like how about we focus on safety and do the right thing for the customer and the insurance company, and you probably build for it.
What's my motto?
Nothing more, nothing less.
No. I've never said that in my life.
No, that's mine though. So I was gambling, I guess.
I love it.
You had the same motto.
That was
as me.
good.
Yeah.
No, with customers, I don't care how long your car takes.
Oh yes.
I only care about safety. Safety's my number one priority.
Right.
You remember how many times I said that to
God.
people with
well,
you?
you and I have a very similar phrase like that. So you have that. I tell people when they're like, "Well, how quickly can it be done?" And I said, "Here's the deal. I will not compromise the integrity of the repair or the safety of the people driving it to get it done fast. I'll get it done right and on time."
I like that. That's actually really good verbiage.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just don't want people to think like, yeah. Okay.
I'm going to reel us back. So we
reel
were
us
on
back.
blankets.
So, we got to the next, I mean, that kind of wraps up like anything you can possibly carry in a car for safety other than
seasonal items.
Well, we do have seasonal. Yeah. So be mindful of what region you're in and what season you're in.
Okay. So, like, I'm going to use an example. So I'll ask you a season and you give me some items. And then you do the same.
Interesting. Okay.
Winter. Other than a blanket.
Other than a blanket. So this is kind of year-round, but a lighter.
Okay.
Right?
As a survivor of a snowstorm, I have answers to this.
Okay. So So winter. Obviously, you said it, blanket. Lighter. Like a little fire starter kit. They're inexpensive and small to carry.
Inside your car?
Heck yeah.
Where are you starting a fire in the winter?
You could on the side of the road.
I
But
love you, Robert.
I mean, I'm a survivalist, right? I'm gonna go and forage. I'm gonna go find stuff to start a fire. You know, I'm serious, man. It's true. And if you're any one of my friends or whatever, I mean, yeah, I might look for a small animal to get to eat. Who knows? Um, but in the winter, you know, protein bars, right? I mean, these are even some of the things I'm going to mention can be year round.
Correct. I
Um,
do a lot of these year round as well, so I'm
yeah,
curious to see what all you say.
but protein bars, something that you know, I'm not going to say go out and get yourself the little dry meals and all that crap, that you
Oh
can get
yeah,
at
unless
Fleet
you're
Farm.
like traveling, like unless you live out of your car,
Yeah,
that's probably not
but
necessary.
you know, gloves, boots, a snow shovel, hat. You can buy these little
There's one key one I'm waiting
hand
for.
warmers that you can open a bag and crumple up. Those are great. You should probably carry 10 of them in the damn car
And
with
put them
you.
in your shoes when you get out of the car in really cold weather.
Yeah,
That's
and
so nice for your
shoes
toes.
shoes and pockets.
Yep.
Yep. Um, but did I mean a small snow shovel?
Yep.
They're
That's a
cheap
big one.
and easy to carry in
The
any
amount of
car.
people who don't carry shovels in winter. Why are you not carrying a shovel?
If you're traveling long distance and you're going through the mountains, definitely go to a hardware store and buy chains.
I don't believe in chains, so I would disagree with you on that. I hate chains. I
I hate
put
them
them
too.
on. I don't think they do much for me, so I don't use them. But
I hate them too.
respectfully, you do you.
But on winter mountain roads, if you get caught, you need chains.
I've been caught and I've not had
Okay.
chains. I refuse to
We'll
use
agree to
chains.
disagree.
Yes, I have one item that you haven't said yet.
What is it?
100 pounds of cat litter. I keep cat litter in my
Oh
trunk.
yeah. Yeah.
And that keeps my car weighted down. So, and it's probably bad on your rear suspension, but like
Right.
I can tell you, I don't slide, I don't have issues, and I'm watching all these trucks slide off the road, and guess who's not? My little
Right.
Toyota Corolla.
So, I find it interesting that you're saying put weight in the trunk in a Corolla because it's front wheel drive. I will tell you the mechanic side of me. You want that weight in between the wheels.
Oh,
So
there's weight in my car all around, but I put the cat litter
yeah.
over the wheels in the rear so it doesn't slide so much.
Okay. So like if you're driving a front wheel drive car, the preferred if you have a bag of litter instead of one of those plastic totes,
I do bags.
I would put the bags literally in the floorboard of your rear seat. It's centrally located. That's where the weight should be. I will tell you in my pickup truck, um, I carry probably 250 pounds of weight, but I put it not at the back of the
That's a
truck.
lot.
Yeah, but and I
I
have
guess it's a truck.
I have a 4-wheel drive, so it's not just a 2-wheel drive truck either. But so years ago, I noticed when I had 2 passengers in the back seat of my truck that it handled so much better.
Oh, yeah.
I leave this weight in the back of my bed year round, but it is fastened to the front panel of the bed. So it's not over the axle like everyone says, "Oh, the weight box should be over the axle." I guarantee you the best place to put weight is right in the center of the vehicle.
So normally when I travel in the winter, I have a lot more things in my car. Like I got a case or two of water in the back seat. So like I got other weight in other places, but I keep the litter in the trunk. That's just always where I've
And
kept it.
yes, in the winter you can leave water in your vehicle.
I don't in the summer
Why not?
because it gets so hot and gross.
Oh, well, it'll survive.
Microplastics.
I guess, but even if your water freezes and you have a lighter and you start a fire, you can melt the water so you're
You're
not eating snow
hilarious.
and whatever.
Yeah, no, I keep
But
water bottles in the car.
okay, summer.
In summer. God, you really stumped me. I keep food. Everything we covered, mostly covered
How
summer.
about sunscreen,
I don't keep sunscreen. Chapstick.
chapstick? I mean, but let's say this is one of these
Sunscreen's not a bad idea. I'm gonna add that to my bucket.
again, if you're traveling and have to abandon your car for any reason, like you have to
Isn't
walk
the
to
whole point of this to not have to abandon your car?
It is, but if you have to, if you have that kind of car troubles and you're out in the middle of nowhere because you're traveling, sunscreen.
Sunscreen's genius, actually. I didn't think
Water.
about that.
Yeah.
Water.
Or, again, a hat, but one of the hats that have the big floppy sun protection.
The Mexican sombreros.
Yeah. Hey, let's not talk about nationalities. No, just kidding.
I'm brown.
Right.
That's my
Um,
nationality. I'm
but
talking about my people.
regardless of the season, a lot of these are going to kind of flop in, right?
Correct.
Like,
Most of them overlap. There's a couple things like you don't need snow boots in summer.
right,
You don't need snow pants in summer.
right. But you know, yeah, I mean, use your head, know the
Aldi's
region.
bags. Keep them in the
Oh,
car.
they're
They're
freaking.
convenient for everything.
I tell you what, all these bags don't ever leave either of our cars.
No, mine neither. I
Yeah,
have like 8 in my car.
yeah. So let's kind of move on for about 5 minutes, no more, and then we got to wrap this thing up. So, um, protection.
What do
Protect
you mean
yourself,
by
Aaron.
protection?
Well, I mean, how far do you want to go? Don't make babies. No, just kidding.
Keep condoms in the back seat.
Just kidding. I mean, definitely if you're having sex in your car and you're not spayed or neutered.
I hope our audience is a little older where they're not
I,
having sex in cars. I remember when
I
I was younger.
I hope they actually understand I'm making a joke about that, not just whatever. But anyhow, protection. Again, know your state laws and all this stuff. Because uh, I believe in protecting yourself. Pretty much anywhere you are.
Absolutely.
If you're a God fearing, gun loving person, and you decide you're going to carry a weapon of that sort, make sure that you're licensed properly. You have the right certs to do it, or the state allows you to open carry or whatever. Um, you know, a jackknife or some sort of knife. Again, depending upon where you're traveling, right? Back and forth to work. If you know you're going through a ghetto, right?
A ghetto.
I mean, let's really dumb this down. I mean, there are parts of certain cities that you don't want to travel during the day or night, but you have to go through, right? Like when I worked in insurance, I will tell you, uh, all insurance companies, they forbid you to carry any kind of weapon, whether it's you know, pepper spray, bear spray, mace, whatever you want to call it. They don't want you to have a jackknife on you. Like they don't want anything.
They'd rather you get murdered and
Oh
die.
yeah, because it's a liability on their company. So I'll tell you my workaround on that because it's a simple one anyone can do. Um, a tire iron, and most anyone should know what a tire iron is. It's basically a chunk of steel with almost a hockey stick shape, and it's about this long, maybe that long. But I kept it right next to my left hand in the driver's side.
You can rearrange somebody's jaw structure with that.
Oh yeah. So my mentality is if you're dumb enough to break my window or usually I never have my windows down, but if you break my window and reach in my car, that was the first thing I was just gonna, you know,
Pop you in the mouth.
or break your wrist, whatever. But just be smart.
Make sure you're
Like
safe.
if you're carrying weapons, I'm not gonna dive into all these kinds and blah blah blah.
A good set though, like you said. So you said a tire iron, like a baseball bat. Those kind of things are good. I mean, even the what's it called? The window scraper. Like if you have a high
Oh
quality
yeah,
window scraper, that'll do some damage. I can tell you if you pop
right.
somebody in the mouth with that, it's
Right.
gonna hurt.
Be creative. And now we're not talking like, hey, you're driving your everyday situation and
You're
it's
in Compton
dangerous.
and you're getting shot at.
Right.
No.
I mean,
Bulletproof windows.
yeah, like a $500,000 bulletproof car. Um, buy yourself an armored car. But no, like be creative. If you find yourself in an unsafe situation, even a car key, if your car has keys anymore, because so many of them have fobs, but you can put it so the key is sticking out and use it.
Like brass knuckles.
Heck yeah. There's so many things. I mean,
Keep your windows up, keep your doors locked.
don't
Those
make
are
eye
also
contact.
yeah, don't make eye contact.
But if you have to get out and change your tire in an uncomfortable place, I always felt safer if my wife had like a mace or a pepper spray.
Randomly scream so people think you're crazy. Those things
Right?
help too.
Oh gosh, yeah, yeah. Act like you're on the fentanyl fold,
Could you imagine?
but you're changing your tire. Oh my gosh. People that just listen to this aren't going to get half this stuff, but
No,
it's
but it's
hilarious.
funny.
Yeah. But yeah, just be smart and safe about it. If you're going to carry a weapon, make sure you know how to use it.
And make sure it's legal.
Make sure it's legal. as long as we're talking about this, certain size knives in states, if the blade is over a certain length and it's in your car and you get pulled over and for whatever searched, right? Because I know like Wisconsin, I don't know Minnesota, but the reason I know this in Wisconsin is I have a friend that was in the military that actually had a naval knife in his center console. And for whatever reason, his car got searched and he got taken to jail. And they tried to charge him with a felony for having too long of a blade. And he was in the Navy.
That's wild.
And it was his naval, like his,
His knife that he carries
the
for
issued
uniform.
knife.
Right.
The issued knife,
Yeah, that's
not the
wild.
sword. Not the sword. It was like
It wasn't a sword.
whatever the length was. It might have been 9 inches or 7 inches, whatever. But whatever it was, know your state laws. If you're going to carry something in your car, so you don't accidentally find yourself with a felony or jail.
And if you don't want to carry something crazy, you can always carry things that are simple. Baseball bat,
Be
a
creative.
golf club. Like there's so many. An umbrella.
Yeah.
A metal umbrella.
Google it, Chat GPT it, whatever you want to do. But just protect yourself. I mean, people are crazy out there. Aaron and I are
Absolutely.
on the road.
Yeah. You got to worry about me. You never know what I'm going to do.
Right. Well, with that,
That's all we got. That's all the time we have today. Be sure to click like, subscribe, and share, and tell your friends.
and run.